In the 1850s, Tāmaki Makaurau, just 10 years after it was made the colonial capital of Aotearoa, a prominent settler commented that the people of Auckland and its neighborhood were almost entirely supplied by natives with animal food, fish, potatoes, corn, and firewood, and to a considerable extent, with labor. This quote attests the idea that up till the 1860s, Māori communities, through their extensive trade networks, cooperation, and protection of early settlers, were a significant part of the development of this city's built, natural, and social environment. Seen here in this drawing, Māori canoes and tents as signs of inhabitation and a flourishing kai market were everyday features of life in this growing town. Despite this history, there has been scant research which focuses solely on mid-19th century Māori kai architecture and enterprises after the arrival of settlers and in relation to Tāmaki. My research topic seeks to explore and understand how Māori kai architecture, such as marakai, flour mills, kāinga, and historical Māori pathways, influenced the architecture and urban planning of Tāmaki Makaurau. It does this through the central concept of Māori kai Tino Rangatiratanga, or Māori food sovereignty, which can be understood as the ability for Māori to determine kai systems according to their cultural kaupapa in the whenua moana they whakapapa to. Simply put, this means that Māori are able to build and control their own food practices in the places that are important to them. While still in the early stages of my PhD research, I hope to conduct it by pairing historical research methods, which will aim to decolonize historical accounts, with wānanga, or engagement with Tāmaki's tangata whenua through interviews and focus group research. Already my research has begun to highlight how urban centres began to emerge along the Waitemata and Manukau harbour, where thousands of kgs of Māori-produced kai was brought in for over a decade from across Tika Maui. My goal with my research is to create a holistic architectural narrative that both emphasizes the critical role Māori played in the formation of architecture in Aotearoa, while also be inclusive of contemporary Māori perspectives of how kai's kaupapa is continually integral to the culture and identity of the city. Thank you.